Hello, my name is Javier and welcome to a new Warcraft video about Legion. This time is for the dungeons and raids. Disclaimer: beware that all content in this video have a spoiler for the incoming expansion of Legion. If you don't want to have any of it, you can turn the video off right now. And thanks for watching. I hope to having you the next time. For those that stay, let's jump to the dungeons and raids in Legion. In this expansion, we're gonna have 10 dungeons in total at launch, having 5 dungeons for leveling: Eve of Ashara, Nefarian Lair, Hall of Valor, Dark Hair Ticket, and Violet Hall. At max level, there are 5 more dungeons: Vault of the Warden, Black Rock Hall, Helheim, Suramar Noble District, and Suramar Catacomb. The Suramar Noble District has some new gameplay that is different than any gameplay they have done before, and this dungeon is inside of the big city of Suramar, where we can have a very glimpse of one of the bosses is gonna be in the raid. At the moment when we are infiltrate private party that is happening in that district. The Hall of Valor is a level up dungeon in Stormheim that is inspired by Valhalla. You will prove your worth to Odin. You're raising the God King to claim the aegis of Agromar, one of the best looking dungeons of the art team have ever made. The Helheim dungeon is the counterpart of the Hall of the Valor. This is a max level dungeon where you start in the depths to board the cursed ship of the damned. Much of the dungeon takes place on the ship. The Black Rock Hall is a max level dungeon, having ancient elf stronghold against the Legion's militaristic elf. Was the home of Lord Ravencroft during the time of the War of the Ancients. To keep the dungeons relevant in Legion, they add a new feature is called Legion Challenging Mode. The goal of Legion is to keep the dungeon relevant for the entire expansion, both in terms of reward and difficulty. Legion Challenge Mode will keep the dungeons relevant. The system will start slightly above a raid dungeon difficulty. This system will complement rating or even replace it for you entirely, depending on what you choose. For the new system, you're gonna have something called Challenger Keystone. The Challenger Keystone is used to start a challenging mode dungeon. It might come from the world objective, and the Keystone has power level that determines the difficulty and the reward. Higher level of it will have some additional modifiers. There is now a single timer really around where is silver is now. If you beat the timer, you can upgrade your stone and can take one more challenging. If you fail, your stone is gonna be depleted. When you're running this challenging mode dungeon, you're gonna have a jackpot in the end of the week based on your best run. The modifiers in the game is gonna be different. There will be new modifiers to master each week to keep things fresh. As good as you are, there will always be more of challenge for you in the dungeons. You will have focus on the combat experience, not just time. Higher level keystones give more health and damage to the enemies, but also giving to them things like enrage. You can have extra enemies, cores can explode and leave fire behind, or a constant dot for the entire dungeon can be a new modifier for your challenging dungeon. Now let's talk about raids. Legion will have 2 raids initially, the Emerald Nightmare and the Suramar Palace. The Emerald Nightmare is a 7 boss raid in Valshara, essentially the Emerald Dream. You get there by cleaving the World Tree, crossing over from our reality to the dream. The first raid boss is a dragon. Pestilent World was a green dragon sometime, now it's a wither away. Scenarios is the next boss, corrupted by the nightmare and might or might not die, but is a boss. Savius is the third boss of this raid. Suramar Palace is a 10 boss raid that is the golden base of operation. It's a center of the Nightborn and home of the Eye of Amahul. Suramar Palace is not a dark zone, it's a light city. There will be a Warlord ambassador that you fight in this raid. The Grand Magister of the Nightmare is a boss raid too, and Gul'dan is gonna be the final boss for this raid. Remember to subscribe, comment, and follow my another videos for more World of Warcraft. Thanks for watching, and see you the next time here in Azeroth.